Hello everyone, this is Teacher Casino and welcome to the world of numbers. Our interesting topic for today is all about Before we proceed to our lesson, I will show you some pictures and tell your observations about it. Here is our first picture. What can you say about this picture? Very good. The color of the fruits and vegetables are oranges. How about the second one? That's right. They are all birds. And the third one? Excellent. Even though they are different in colors, we can say that all of these are crayons. And the last picture, brilliant! The numbers are even with the variable x. To sum up our activity, we can say that every picture has a characteristic called commonality. And in mathematics, we can say that it is a common factor. And a common factor are the common numbers that can be divided into two different numbers without leaving a remainder. We are going to study the factors of 2, 4, and 6. We can find out that their common factors are 1 and 2. Let's have another example. We are going to find the common factor of 2x, 4x, 6x, and 8x. So, the factor of 2x are 1, 2x, variable x. The factor of 4x are 1, 2, 4, and variable x. The factor of 6x are 1, 2, 3, 6, and variable x. And the factor of 8x are 1, 2, 4, 8, and the variable x. If we are going to multiply the common factor of the numbers, the result will be the greatest common factor. When we say GCF, or greatest common factor, it is used to describe the biggest number that can be divided evenly into two or more numbers. We can also find the GCF of the numbers by using prime factorization. For example, find the common factor of 8 and 12 using prime factorization. So the prime factor of 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. And the prime factor of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. And if we are going to multiply the common factor of 8 and 12 using prime factorization, therefore their GCF is 4. But how can we going to find the GCF of expression when there is a variable as exponent? The variable represents an unknown value, and the exponent represents how many times the variable will be multiplied. For example, if the variable is n and the exponent is k, we can say that n will be multiplied to k times. For example, if we are going to find the GCF of n raised to 3, n raised to 5, n raised to 6, and n raised to 9, so of n raised to 3 is n times n times n. The factor of n raised to 5 is n times n times n times n and times n. And the factor of n raised to 6 is n times n times n times n and times n. And n raised to 9 is n times 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 n and times n. Therefore, if we are going to find their GCF, let's multiply their common factor, which is n times n times n. And n times n times n is n raised to 3. Therefore, their common factor But how are we going to find the GCF of the expression if there is a numerical and literal coefficient? For example, find the GCF of 4x raised to 3 and 8x squared. The factor of 4x raised to 3 is 2 times 2 times x times x times x. And the factor of 8x squared is 2 times 2 times 2 times x times x. If we are going to multiply all their total factors, the result will be 2 times 2 times x times x, or it is equal to 4x squared. Take note, there are expressions that has only one factor, just like our example. We are going to get the greatest common factor of these numbers. The result is 1, and they are called relatively right. By the way, an expression with 2 or more terms are called polynomials. A letter in the expressions are the variables, and a number with a fixed value is the constant. One example of polynomial is 4x squared minus 2. The number 4 represents the numerical coefficient. The letter x represents the variable. And the number 2 above the variable x represents the exponent. And the negative 2 is the constant. To factor 4x squared minus 2, let's follow this simple step. First, we are going to find the GCF of both terms. The factor of 4x squared is 2 times 2 times x times x. And the factor of the constant 2 is 2. Therefore, the GCF of the two terms is 2. Next, we are going to divide 4x squared minus 2 to the GCF. Then combine the GCF and the quotient. And that will be our final answer. Now we are going to solve some examples using our simple method. We are going to factor the polynomial 3p squared minus 3p. By using prime factorization, the GCF of 3p squared and 3p is 3p. Now we are going to divide 3p squared minus 3p to the GCF. And the result will be p minus 1. Then combine the GCF 3p and p minus 1. And that is our final answer. For our next example, find the factor of 3m cubed plus 12m squared minus 6m. Now we are going to find the GCF of the three terms. The factor of 3m cubed is 3 times m times m times m. The factor of 12m squared is 3 times 4 times m times m. Now we are going to divide 3m cubed plus 12m squared minus 6m to the GCF 3m. And the result will be m squared plus m minus 2. And for our final example, we are going to factor 20x squared y raised to 3 plus 4x raised to 5 times y. First, we are going to find the greatest common factor of the terms. The factor of our first term, 20x squared y cubed is 4 times 5 times x times x times y and times y. And the factor of our second term, 4x raised to 5y is equal to 4 times x times x times x times x times x and times y. Now we are going to multiply the common factor of the two terms, and their GCF is 4x squared y. Let's go now to our second step. Divide 20x squared y cubed plus 4x raised to 5y to the GCF 4x squared y. Now, let's combine the GCF and the quotient, and our final answer will be 4x squared y multiplied to 5y squared plus x raised to 3. Take note, factoring is the reverse of multiplication, where we write a polynomial as a product two or more simple polynomials. The greatest common monomial factor of two or more expressions is the product of the GCF of numerical and literal coefficients. The prime polynomial has a common factor of 1. I will give you 5 minutes to finish this activity. Time's up. Now we are going to check your activity. The answer to number 1 is p plus 1. Number 2, 3y. Number 3, 3m squared minus 3m plus 4. And number 4, the answer is 3. Last but not the least, the answer will be 5y squared plus x raised to 3. Class, I hope you learned a lot and enjoy our topic. Always remember that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson. Right.